This is the connection tutorial for the XTOOL D1 rotary mini slide switch and the original style turn switch for the original D1 laser and the XTOOL D1 Pro laser. Welcome to my man cave. There's been some questions about how you hook up the rotary switches so you don't have to disconnect from your motherboard if you decide you want to do something on the rotary. So basically the connections are the same for the mini switch as they are for the old-fashioned rotary with the turn knob. So you've got the switch on the front with 3 positions: rotary, Y-axis, and chuck. Now, on the original D1, you have a port on the motherboard to plug in your rotary. So you would plug the small one here into that port on the motherboard. And then you could ignore the Y-axis. You have rotary, rotary. If you had 3 rotaries, yeah, you could use the Y-axis. So these 3 right here are interchangeable. It just depends on what you select on the front. Now, if you have the D1 Pro, you're having to disconnect the Y-axis from the motherboard to plug in your rotary. So what you do is you disconnect the Y-axis, you plug this in the motherboard where the Y-axis was, and then you plug in the Y-axis receptacle there so that it can pass through. So when you choose Y-axis on the switch, you can do your flats. If you decide you want to do some rotary, you plug those in to either rotary or chuck. And the reason I named them that way is because the old style rotary and then the new style RA2 that has the chuck. So you plug your rotaries in either one of these, and then all you do is just select on the front. So don't get confused. This goes in the motherboard. These plug into the Y-axis on the Pro so that you can engrave flat items or laser flat items, and then these other 2 are for rotaries, and you just select whatever you want to use. That way there's no plugging and unplugging on the motherboard. It makes your life a whole lot easier. It has 2 little screw holes here. What I did on mine is I just put some double-faced tape on it and then stuck it down on the top rail to the right of the little button we all don't want to hit. So that's it. That's how big they are. These are the mini switches. Like I said, the rotary switch, which is this big and has this inside it, has the same connectors. And all you do is just turn the switch from one position to another. So there's a pretty big size difference, but they both work the same. Again, it's $30, includes free shipping, and I've sold about 60 of them. I had one customer that had an issue. I shipped him a new switch right away. He's got the new switch, it's working great, and he's sending the other one back to me so I can figure out what the problem was. So, thank you for your time. Go ahead and pick up a switch and make your life easier. Thank you.